Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Allahumma rabbi zidni ilma. Sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Ameen. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. The summary of implicit functions with examples is the topic of this lecture. An important advice: be simple. In general, implicit functions means differentiation of y with respect to x. When we differentiate implicit functions, we multiply answer with the gradient of this variable, dy upon dx. This y is here and this x is here. What if we had theta square? So after differentiating theta square, multiply this answer with the gradient of theta, d theta upon dx. This is the way to differentiate implicit functions. For example, if we have to differentiate y cube, we will differentiate y cube. It will become 3y square, and then we need to multiply answer 3y square with the gradient of y, dy upon dx. This y comes here. Just need to remember in this way. Y x. This is the way to differentiate implicit functions. Just remember, you need to multiply your answer with the gradient of this function. Gradient of y is dy upon dx. Just multiply your answer with dy upon dx. What if we have sine 2y? Now the differential of sine is cos 2y, and the differential of 2y is 2. And now we need to multiply this answer with the gradient of y, which is dy upon dx. This is implicit. Differentiation of different variables, or differentiation of y with respect to x, or theta with respect to x, or t with respect to x, or any variable with respect to x. It's not working. So this is implicit. This is implicit. Differentiation of y with respect to x, implicit. Now differentiation of theta with respect to x is also implicit, because implicit means differentiation of any variable with respect to x. So sine to theta will become cos to theta. 2 theta will become 2, and now we need to multiply this answer with the gradient of theta, which is d theta upon dx. What if we have t power 5? This is implicit. So t power 5 will become 5t power 4, and multiply this answer with the gradient of t, which is dt upon dx. E power t cube is implicit. Not working. So e power t cube will become e power t cube. Differential of t cube is 3t square. Now multiply this answer by gradient of t, which is dt upon dx. ln 1 minus y square, implicit. So this will become 1 upon 1 minus y square times differential of 1 minus y square is minus 2y. Now multiply this answer with the gradient of y, which is dy upon dx. So this is the way to differentiate implicit functions. Always multiply your answer with the gradient of this function, gradient of t.